Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Larry White Sr., and I'm so blessed to be called upon duty to host the Patricia McDougall Show today. She gave me a call last night and said, Brother White, could you come and support me and host my show? So this is maybe the third or fourth time I've been here hosting the Patricia McDougall Show. And I'm just really blessed to be able to talk about my business and also bring some special folks with me today. So shout out to Patricia McDougall. I'll do that throughout the broadcast. Shout out to Listen Vision Radio, Jacob, the engineer, just everybody that's in the studio making this possible. So we're going to jump right into it because we've got several guests today. Facebook Live, Bonnie Cobb. Oh, wow, we got a lot of people. Facebook Live, and we're live with Listen Vision Radio today. So listen, my name is Larry White Sr., CEO and founder of VIP Events Concierge, and I have an event planning firm in the D.C. area, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, where we focus on event planning, event marketing, and also transportation. We have access to 50 vehicles in the fleet. We can not only plan your event, but we can transport you around to your different events and get you where you need to go. That one-stop shop for all your event planning needs. So, been in business for 6 years, and I'm just blessed to be able to do what I do, and I guess that's why Patricia had enough faith in me to have me host her show today. So for further information about me, and we'll come back, you can go to VIP Events, that's VIP Events with an S, concierge.com, and take a look at our / upcoming events and our crews and all that stuff, which we'll talk about. So I have brought a few special guests with me today, and the first guest just happens to be my first cousin. I've just labeled her as AKA Big Sister because she is the matriarch of our family. She's now the oldest person on my mom's side, and I say that because she's been my sister. She's been with me with my kids going to college, and she's also a business owner who I've had an opportunity to learn a lot from her. So I would like for everybody to say meet my cousin Peaches Henderson at this time. Peaches Henderson, tell us a little bit about yourself and what brings you to the show today.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to Dr. Larry White for having us here today to introduce and to reintroduce my business, Peaches Custom Painting. We are a family minority business. We have been in business for 30-something years, and we service Virginia, Maryland, and D.C.
I tell you, if you notice, and Jacob, could you just put that picture back up there again for Peaches Custom Painting and the first page? I mean, I tell you, hello, Dan Sharp on Facebook Live. Look, Peaches Henderson, the owner, Peaches Custom Painting. I personally can attest to some great painting. You have painted, when I got married, you painted that whole townhome.
Yes.
We're in the process of finished painting. You've painted, our current home, and we got to
Yes.
finish it up. And so I just want to tell you, we all should be each other's clients. So I thank my cousin for giving me a great rate. You will not be able to get that rate because we family, but she will work with you. And so we would like to go over to her husband, Mr. Abraham Sr., Mr. Abraham Henderson Sr. And man, I tell you, I call you smooth because I look at the painting you've done in our home, Abraham, and would like for you to just tell us a little bit about yourself. But I have to tape off stuff when I'm doing the borders. You just up there with that left hand and just really smooth. But tell us a little bit about yourself, Abraham.
Yes, my name is Abraham Lee Henderson Sr., born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I came to this area in 1985, and I've been painting for about 45 years.
Wow.
And not just painting, but all types of home improvement. I met my wife in 1994.
Better get that right now. I'm going to tell you now.
My wife said 93. But we've been married 24 years, and we've been painting together that long. People ask us the question, how do you do that? Husband and wife being together that long. She's my best friend, and I thank God for her.
Well, listen, y'all look wonderful together. Y'all were in my wedding. Y'all are smooth. And I just wanted to tell you we're live on air because I had the salt and pepper beard. But now I told you I always wanted to catch up with you, Abe, so we can have the platinum beard. So we got the rocking the platinum beard
Bless the
today.
Lord.
So let's start off now. We know a little bit about Peaches and Abe Custom Painting. Tell us a little bit, Abe, what are some of the product and services that Peaches Custom Painting offers?
Well, we started off with just painting, but when we got into homes, we realized that people needed more things done. So we started doing wall covering, painting decks, power washing, rebuilding decks, staining decks. We do kitchen cabinets, removing the old cabinets, putting in new cabinets, ceramic floors, hardwood flooring. So we do a variety of things, and one of the most important things we've added to our business is flat screen TV installation.
Oh, wow.
And ceiling fans and light fixtures. Some people don't know how to put up curtains and blinds. We install all that as well. So there's a list of things we do.
Oh, wow. So I heard all that, and I know y'all do deck stainings and power washing and gutters. I mean, when we bring up the next few folks, real estate agents. I mean, because if you have a office, you have a home. I mean, everybody needs your services.
That's right.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
right.
y'all clean homes as well.
That's right.
Let's go into some of the promotions that y'all are currently offering right now.
Some of the promotions that we are currently offering consist of one room, a 12 by 12, with the labor-only material provided by the client, with a complete exterior painting, and also we offer senior citizens and military discount at 10% off
Wow.
of your order. And we look for repeat customers. We have a lot of customers in the DMV, and also we're willing to travel. If there's anyone out there that would like for us to travel with our services, we're willing to do that also. And our motto is, we treat your home as ours, and we believe in quality work at a reasonable rate.
Well, you all have been together business-wise for over 70 plus years in business, 30 and 40, and so that's amazing. I understand that y'all are licensed and bonded in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia?
Yes, we are.
Absolutely. So you mentioned that you would travel. I remember when there was work in Louisiana, I think for Katrina, y'all went
Yes,
down there to work
yes,
down there.
Yes.
And I know we were trying at least to get it up there where y'all would go to Texas when they had the flood. So what we're saying, ladies and gentlemen, if there's some catastrophic events like, God forbid, Katrina, Hurricane Harvey, and you have mass destruction of your home, these are the folks that can put your house back together: siding, painting, drywall. And so I'm going to ask, and we're doing great on time. What is the website that folks can contact you for Peaches Custom Painting? I need a website, I need a phone number, and also an email address so they can get those good quotes. And I will come back because I loved your motto. Because my motto is no job is too big or too small.
Yes.
You do have to have a budget. We got to work with you there. And I got two questions for you. I want you to give out the website information, the contact, and then come back and see, do you all offer payment plans? If you could talk about that as well.
Well, most of the times we have worked with realtors, or we've worked with homeowners that have their homes on the market, and we may do maybe a 30 to 60 plan where they would pay us once they close or something like that. We've done military housing where we've done like 90 days out with a signed contract where we would furnish all the materials and labor, and at the end of the 90 days we will be paid in full, because we love getting paid in full. And also we are willing to work with the homeowner.
Sure. And website and
The website is peachescustompainting1.com, and our email address is peachescustompainting@gmail.com. And our numbers of contact are 703-402-7739, and that would be Peaches. And my husband Abraham, his number is 703-939-0543.
Peaches, thank you so much. And Jacob, let's go to a small commercial break if we could at this time, and we're going to come back and round out our interview with Peaches and Abraham. So that was Well, listen, we are back to round out this segment of the show on the Patricia McDougall Show with our special VIP guest, Peaches, and her husband, Abe. I know y'all probably get teased, Peaches and Herb sometime, things
All
like
the
that.
time.
All
Peaches
the time.
and Herb, Peaches and Cream,
Peaches and Cream.
Mr. Peaches.
Now, listen, let's talk about July 21st. Jacob, would you be so kind to place the July 21st Deposit Your Dreams into Success? Because I want to talk to Peaches and Abe about this as we go into our next segment. So this is the Microsoft event that we're going to be doing July 21st. Dr. Larry White Sr., myself, is the sponsor. Author Kimberly McLemore, she is the one of the speakers, hosted by our brother Robert Antoinin. We got Lionel Freeman, and in the studio today we have Dee Bowden, who will come up next, and Dr. Keith Harley. We'll be talking about small business initiatives, branding, marketing, and advertising. It's at Microsoft. I encourage everybody to get your tickets right now before the early bird terminates, is June 1st. And the pricing is $50. It includes a VIP lunch, free parking. We are in Tyson's Corner at the Microsoft store, July 21st, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I'm looking forward to everybody coming. The Lord put it on my spirit to do this to help other people.
Praise God.
Second annual Deposit Your Dreams into Success. Listen, just listen how that goes. Deposit your dreams into success to get people to be empowered. If you're looking to start a business like these seasoned veterans here, you know, you can do it. You can step out on faith and do it. And I say this as we get ready to round out with Peaches and Abe. If you're looking to write your book, if you're looking to start a business, you may not be able to quit your 9 to 5 right away, but you could still work your 9 to 5 and start your business and do it on the side, as I call pseudo-entrepreneurs, or entrepreneurs that are in transition. So shout out to Dee Bowden, who's here in the studio. She's a signature sponsor. I'm going to ask Dee Bowden to write one more check for us. We need one more sponsorship, small package. But Dee is amazing. She's got a great business called BCS Solutions. We'll hear from her next. But we want to round out this segment with Peaches and Abe. What else could you tell us? Tell us the most important thing about your business, the most important thing about your business, because you should dream in color. I think you talked about that.
Yes.
And so tell us some really important things, how you get to work with people. But what do you think is the most important thing
Well,
about
I
your
think
business?
the most important thing of our business is that when we go into the home, we treat it as if it's our own home. And also, we are a Christian family. We have Christian beliefs. And when we're there, we're not playing, you know, this different kind of music. We're playing the type of music that the homeowner, inspiration music and inspirational messages that the homeowner would love to hear while the work is being done. And I think one of the most important things is to make sure that you have good customer service, and that with your customers that you have everything up front, what's going to be done, and the pricing, and to put everything in writing.
You know, you talk about putting everything in writing. I like to use invoices as opposed to contracts.
Yes.
Invoices sound a little bit more like you're not in shackles. But as we go over to Abraham to round us out, we'll get your information again, is that with my business, I use an acronym called LIP, LIP, Leadership, Integrity, and Passion. You got to be passionate about what you're
Yes.
doing. You got to have that integrity. Y'all in people's homes, people trust
Yes.
y'all. I had a situation where a celebrity left a $30,000 watch in the vehicle, and I know I was being tested. And I returned the watch back to the celebrity, and they said, wow, now you're going to get more work because I left it just to see if that integrity was there.
Yes.
And being on time, business owners, be on time. Do
Yes.
not be late. I always tell people, I was talking to Dr. Essie McCoy yesterday, shout out to you in Winston-Salem. I say, call me at 3. Dee Bowden is the same way. They call me right at 3 o'clock, because your clients will look and see the pattern of behavior you have.
Yes.
If you late all the time,
Yes.
then you probably won't get another call back. So I love my residual and repeat customers. Amen?
Yes.
All right.
Amen.
Abraham, round us out with some things that, as you have been doing this for 40 plus years, give us some golden nuggets about the business of people, what they can expect when they call you all and ask for quotes. What's some great things that you could leave us about y'all business?
I think one of the most important things is how did the business get started? It was a vision. I prayed about it.
Amen.
And God gave me a vision of me doing this years ago. I had no idea that I would meet my wife and she would wind up taking over the business. I thank God for her leadership. And homeowners and people that are asking for our services, I think what they love more than anything is the unity that we have, as well as the loyalty, and most importantly is the cleanup when we're finished.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and again, people want to be able to know who they trust in their home and their business. Can they leave us responsible for things when they're gone, or are we just hiring guys off the corner? No, we're there. We're hands on. When they look at my wife and they says, "Wow, you actually get dirty." Yes, we get dirty. We climb ladders. We do it all.
Sure.
But when it's time to get clean, we love to look nice.
Absolutely. Well, listen, before we go, we have to give out that contact information one more time. Peaches, the president, and I know you're not a title person, but you are leading the ship. Back to just one thing that when you said you met the wife and she took over the business. You know what they say: if your wife has $50 and I have $50, together y'all got $50.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Their money is not counted, but that almost went over some folks' head, but we got it. But Peaches, go ahead and lead us with that contact information. You've given us a lot of great information. I want to thank you all.
Thank you.
For being called and being ready. Thank you so much. But leave us with that website and contact information for those folks that are listening, our listening audience, that can receive the information to contact you all.
Once again, the website is peachescustompainting1.com. Our email address is peachescustompainting@gmail.com. Our point of contact, the phone numbers are 703-402-7739. And also, you can reach Abraham at 703-939-0543. And we thank you for this opportunity, Dr. White.
You're more than welcome. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in Chicago who can make it out for the ceremony, if you're able to get it, come on out there for the commencement ceremony there. So thank you so much. Jacob, you could take us to a commercial. And thank you so much, Peaches and Abe, for coming out.
God bless. Thank you.
All right, everybody, we are back live on the Patricia McDougall Show. I am Dr. Larry White Sr. Boy, that sounds good, doesn't it?
It does. Sounds
I'm
great.
rebranding now.
You are.
I'm rebranding right now. And we just had a wonderful segment with Peaches Custom Painting. Another round of applause for Peaches and Abe. All right. Shout out to Facebook Live over here. And Patricia's going to be calling in. Is she on the line now? Can we put her on speaker?
Go right
We
ahead.
got her. We got her. Hello, Patricia. Hit speaker for us. I'm sorry.
1 second. It's plugged in. Just
Okay. We're just waiting to get Patricia in. What are we doing? Okay. All right. We got Patricia.
Hello?
Hey, Patricia, how
Hi,
you
Patricia.
doing?
Well, hello, Larry. Hello.
Hello.
Dr. Patricia McDougall. That's Dr. Larry White Sr. to you.
Yeah. He was on the phone.
I see you are in New York.
Yes, I'm on the intrepid.
Well, listen, Peaches and Abe from Peaches Custom Painting, they just finished the first segment. They were phenomenal. Now we have Dee Bowden up here and Tiffany Lewis. But we want to thank you, Dr. Patricia McDougall, for allowing us to be blessed in your, hosting your show today.
Well, I appreciate it, but I have a special guest right here. Can I just take 2 minutes of your time?
Absolutely. Your skills to pay the bills, Pat. You writing the checks. Go for it.
You are so crazy. Anyway, Patricia McDougall on the scene here from New York City on the intrepid with the E69th experience. And I want to say I'm having a wonderful time here in D.C. I mean, in New York, from D.C., of course, right? So I have a special guest. He's going to tell you what we're doing here with these students, okay, Larry?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, his name is Ben Green, and he is fabulous, and he's going to tell you all about it in 2 more seconds, okay?
All righty.
All right, hold on. The one and only Ed Green here from New York City.
Hey, how y'all be?
Hey.
Mr. Green, what was that first name for Mr. Green?
My first name is Ed. I've been asked to say what I am. I'm a retired Army bandmaster, and I'm here with the 369th Experience as part of a series of events endorsed by the World War II Centennial Commission and sponsored in part by Coca-Cola Foundation to commemorate the 100th anniversary of World War I. Believe that?
Wow, congratulations on that great accomplishment, Mr. Green.
Yeah, and the key component of this celebration is the recreation of the 369th Regimental Band, which in its original form consisted of 65 African American and Puerto Rican gentlemen who charmed the hearts and minds of the American and Europeans. The band was led by the bandmaster was James Reese Hewitt, and drum major and lead vocalist Noble Stiftel, the famous Hell's Fighters regimental band's spirited arrangements of ragtime, jazz, and blues first introduced European audiences to the novel sounds of this American music. All right, and we're having so much fun. We have a 30.
Larry, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead. Continue.
We're working with 32 HBCU band members from around the country, and they are performing today and tomorrow, and we are blowing these people away. And we're performing on the USS Intrepid, the aircraft carrier, Intrepid here in the New York Harbor, and we had an amazing crowd. The band did extremely well. The band is being led today by Dr. Israel Butler, and he's director of bands at North Carolina Central University. And we had a standing ovation from the crowd only, and they had a marvelous time. So thank you very much for listening.
Mr.
You're
Green,
welcome.
thank you so much for your contributions. I've got a special note I'm going to talk about for Memorial Day as we segue into our new panelists. But thank you so much as a former Navy veteran for everything that you're doing to commemorate everything you're doing down there for the World War II. Mr. Green, you're a blessing. We need to get you in the D.C. area soon so we can see you down here.
Thank you much. You're welcome.
God
Thank
bless
you
you.
for your service.
So Larry,
Thank you.
Larry, I'm not going to keep you because I know you got a program things to run.
Yes. Did you have anything else, Patricia?
No, I just want to introduce one more person. He's just going to say hello, okay?
Okay.
Say hello and tell them who you see. Live on the 8th.
I'm Noble Sister Jr. I live in Tampa, Florida, but I was born and raised in New York City.
Hello,
Tell them
sir.
why
How are you?
Right.
My father was the drum major in the 369th Infantry, and after World War I, he went on to bigger and greater things within international opera.
Wonderful. So he's big time. So we just want to say happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody, and thank you for having us chime in for 2 minutes.
Thank you,
Thank
Patricia.
you. Thank
Traveling
you.
Mercies back, Patricia. God bless you.
All right. Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You know, as business owners, I had no idea that was going to happen, but we're all ready. You know, be ready, be flexible. And Jacob, if you could put up the August 25th event, I'd love to just talk about that. So August 25th, we'll be right back at Microsoft for our Learn, Publish, and Profit self-publishing workshop. Facilitator and sponsor is author Kimberly McLemore. I get an opportunity to host that one as well. If you're looking to write that first book, this is where you need to be. It is amazing. You can go to the website there that you see listed below. We'll post it all on social media. But I want to encourage everyone to come on out August 25th for Learn, Publish, and Profit self-publishing workshop. Facilitator, author Kimberly McLemore. And the other piece about this is that you get the material to take home with you for publishing your book. Early pricing until June 30th is $69.95. Regular registration starts July 1st, $79.99. So register now so you can get the perks for the early bird registration. You are so welcome, author Kimberly McLemore. That's what we do around here. So listen, I got some great folks here. They're amazing. But I have to just shout out to all of the folks that have made the ultimate sacrifice that have died for this country. Happy Memorial Day for everybody that has served and have family members that have made that sacrifice. So it's more than just a cookout, everybody. It's about folks that have paved the way for us to go out and vote coming up and do a lot of great things. So happy Memorial Weekend to all of you and your families out there. Amen.
Amen.
So, yeah, y'all can say that. Y'all can do it. Okay. Oh, veterans and students, $49.99. A little plug from author Kimberly McLemore. We'll talk about that briefly. Listen, there was no way I was going to take this call to be on this radio station and be by myself today. So I brought some more special VIP guests with me today, business owners, leaders in the community. I'm going to just go ahead and go right into it. Dee Bowden is in the building, CEO and founder of BCS Solutions. Dee Bowden, tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are.
All right. Well, first of all, thank you, Dr. Larry, for this opportunity. I'm originally from Boston. I've been in the area 12 years now. I created BCS Solutions as a response to companies that are having issues with collecting their money. Everybody goes into business with the objective to sell a product, sell a service, and then make money. So what BCS Solutions offers is when your accounts receivable are over 60, 90, 120 days past due, we're able to come in and do three things. We can do in-house collections, we can consult, and we can also train your leadership on how to manage your finances better. Because like I said in the beginning, everybody goes into business to make money. The objective is if you are not making money, there's a disconnect somewhere. And so my tagline says, we fix your financial disconnects. We figure out what's wrong with why aren't you getting paid, and then we help you through three ways. Like I said, in-house collections, training, and then consulting.
Dee, I thank you for sharing that because as a business owner, you look at debits and credit.
Right.
The fact of the matter is, as a business owner, the most important thing to do as a business owner is make payroll.
Absolutely.
Because there are times as a business owner, I've gotten a really nice check, but after I paid everybody, I didn't have any money left over for me. Because as you make money, you got to constantly invest in making the product and services, but people may owe you money.
That's true.
I had a young lady, she had an outstanding balance of $50. She said, Mr. White, it's just $50. Well, when 30, 40, 50 people owe you $50, do the math on that.
Exactly.
So we can hire Dee Bowden to help collect those leftover funds. We're going to come back and get a little bit more into it, but thank you for the quick intro.
Sure.
To my far right, if you're
Yes.
looking on the calendar, if you're looking on the TV, it's going to be left, but it's right on me. And Tiffany, tell us a little bit about who you are and what it is you do for a living. I had an opportunity to meet you at Cocktails and Conversations, hosted by Mr. Concierge, and you've come out to some of our events. And I was so blessed that that team of Kanoe Reynolds, y'all real estate folks are amazing. Tell us a little about yourself, Tiffany Lewis.
Yes, well, thank you, Dr. Larry White. Again, you always find a way to make me welcome, and with all your events you do throw, well, you do have entertain a lot of great events. My name is Tiffany Lewis, and I am a real estate agent. I help families and individuals in the Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia area locate their homes and expand their different properties.
So, Tiffany, how many states are you licensed to sell homes?
Well, currently I am licensed in Maryland.
In Maryland. So, if you're looking to buy a home, do you do rental properties as well?
Yes, I do rentals as well as investment properties.
I have a question for you because
Okay.
I had no idea that this existed till I came to Maryland.
Okay.
Squatters.
Wow.
I mean, how do they have legal rights? And I don't want to spend a lot of time, but man, we have a huge squatter issue going on in the state of Maryland where people can just live in the house and you trying to sell it and liens all over it. Just talk to us a little bit about, do you have issues with squatters?
Well, my niche is more so the first-time home buyers and families looking to expand their homes. That's
Okay.
more like a landlord-tenant issue. So I
Gotcha.
really am not diverse in that area.
Because I have a friend that's a broker and she has to deal with that and you know we all have our challenges. So what kind of programs, homeowner buying programs would you recommend to people that may have a VA loan, or what would you say to those first time home buyers so they can make your life a lot easier?
Well, currently there is a first-time home buyer program called Pathway to Purchase that gives the buyer $10,000 towards home down payment and closing costs. So that's a really good program as long as the home qualifies through inspections and things like that.
We're going to come back to you in just a moment, but tell us again the website, and Jacob, if you can put that on the screen. Let's go over how people can contact you, because is it a good time to buy right now?
Absolutely, especially with it being the summer season. Children are getting out of school, and a lot of families like to look for homes around this time so that they're in their new home by the time the new school season starts. So.
Absolutely. So you will be one of our go-to folks folks can buy and sell
Yes.
in the state of Maryland. Give us a website and phone number where they can contact you one more time, Tiffany.
Well, I am on Facebook, Tiffany Lewis, as well as my telephone number is 240-722-7880, as well as you can find me on Instagram at Ms. Lewis, MZZLEWIS.
Well, I tell you what. Well, Jacob, he's our behind-the-scenes engineer. If you could put up the Bermuda cruise at this time, let's talk a little bit about the Bermuda cruise, and then we're going to round out the interview with about your product and services. So we'll wait for that. So here we go. June 8th through the 13th of 2019, we have Cruise with the Stars to Bermuda. I'm still trying to get Dee to come. Still trying to get you to come, Tiffany. But this is another small business initiative where we're cruising with a purpose. We will be sailing out of Baltimore. The ship is called Grandeur of the Seas, and Robert Antoine is there, Erica Daniels, Kim Mason, Lionel Freeman, Nigeria Davis out of North Carolina, Cherie Good, Kimberly McLemore. The biggest thing I love about this cruise is that we are creating a partnership with Bermuda. What people fail to realize is Bermuda is really nice on the front end, but on the back end, they're one of the poorest countries in the world. A lot of things going on. They're looking for people to get into real estate, writing books. So we're going over there as a team to have workshops. Okay, financial literacy. We have a company that's going to donate 20 iPads to 2 schools over there. So the folks that are on the cruise get a chance to speak to the people, the kids, the millennials over there about being business owners and things like that.
Okay.
Now I got to tell you, we got an all-white party first night. Okay, day 2 we got an empowerment brunch. Day 3, we actually dock in Bermuda overnight, so you ladies can shop till you drop. You know, you got to get that in there. We'll be swimming with dolphins and things like that. So payment plans have started right now. You can talk to me offline. I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm not doing Snapchat. I leave that for the kids. But Dr. Larry White Sr., you can find me anywhere and everywhere there. All right, so we talked about the cruise. We talked about the book publishing workshop. We talked about Deposit Your Dreams into Success. I'm excited because I get to go drink wine after I leave out of here because I need some wine. So we're going to finish up. If you could, Jacob, take us to a commercial, and we'll come back and round out. If you could take us to a commercial, sir. We are still live on Facebook.
I'll tell a short story about that.
Dr. Larry White Sr. is in the building, trying to fill some big shoes today. Patricia McDougal, she's a New Yorker from Staten Island. I love folks from New York. I'm
Yes.
from Gary, Indiana, and I always wanted to get in a big city because I figured I could hang with them. Them New Yorkers are sharp and fast.
Right. You
I-
gotta be
it's hard
quick.
to
You gotta
keep
be
up with
quick.
them.
Yes.
Yeah, I fell in love with a girl from New York one day, and
Okay.
I told her she was, because I'm sharp. I'm sharp.
You are,
Yeah.
most definitely.
But
No
she was
doubt.
too fast for me. I couldn't keep up. And I would say, because I never knew what a bodega was.
Okay. I still don't know what it is. But
So
that's okay.
like a bodega is like you can get a money order, you can get soup, you can get beer, wine. It's all inclusive. And
Okay.
so I went to drink a cold beer back in the day. I was of age.
Yeah.
And I went to throw the beer away. And they start recycling back in the 70s. We
Right.
just started recycling around here 10 years ago. She says, no, you can take that back to the bodega and get 50% off your next purchase. Shout out to those bodegas in New York because you can get gumbo there. There's always a gentleman with, like an arm in his back because they open up 24/7. But shout out to those folks in New York, Patricia McDougal. I love New York folks. All right, so I really want to just talk about briefly before we go over here is a shout out to NBA player Terry Cummins, number 34 from the Milwaukee Bucks, retired, Rookie of the Year in 1983. It's cool to talk to him. Shout out to Stacey Lattisaw. Talked to you last night. I'll see you in Pennsylvania next week. Grew up listening to her music. Now we
Yeah,
work
me
together.
too. That's great.
Shout out to Brashawn Shaw. Talked to you last night. Them ladies try to tell me what to do, but I listened. I can't be the woman arguing.
no,
They
no.
teamed up. So shout out to shout out to Brashawn Shaw from the Oprah Winfrey Show. You are a warrior. Just a blessed person there. So still here in the studio, we have Dee Bodum. Dee, talk to us a little bit about some money that you have retrieved because I believe in LIP. We talked about that last segment.
Right,
Leadership, integrity, and passion. So tell us about how you've helped companies.
Thanks, Dr. Lay, for that. So, for example, about 10 years ago, I worked for a company called Amherst Technologies. They were a small IT firm, and one of their challenges was they had $8 million in receivables. Can you imagine? An IT firm has $8 million that's owed to them. They hired me part-time to come in and actually figure it out. So they gave me the counts. I did a quick research. And in less than 60 days, I was able to recover $6 million of the $8 million.
Wow. I'm going to see your invoice. I know that didn't always. I know. But that's important for people to understand because when I got into business, can you deliver?
Yes.
Can you, your website is this long, but can you actually do all that work? And I remember I got a call from the Walls Group. That's a gospel group that Kurt Franklin founded.
Yes.
They brought 30 people to BWI Airport, and I had to bring out 10 cars to move 30 people.
Right.
Musicians are interesting to work with because they're musicians and they got to do sound checks. But Kurt Franklin and the Walls Group, they looked at me like, this guy nice because you can't be late.
Right.
You getting sold tickets. But they realized I could work in a timely fashion and really, make it happen.
Right.
Shout out to Angela Winbush. Just was a blessing working with her a couple of years ago. And I have to say that because when she was opening up for Charlie Wilson at the Meyerhoff in Baltimore, I had to work with the police department to cut off the streets so the limousines can pick these folks up. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. So I just say that because for you to be able to recoup that type of funding, people need to call you.
They definitely do. And here's the thing. I think what people don't understand is that your receivables is your lifeline. If your business is not recovering money, you're not going to be in business long.
Absolutely.
That's just the truth across any industry. The reason I'm in collections or in revenue recovery is because I truly have a passion for it. I love being able to figure out those accounts that most people can't do or won't do, and particularly because I deal also with the federal government. So I do it on both sides. I do it on the private sector side and the federal government side. So when you're talking about having lots of money that's owed to you, you need somebody who can go in, and what I say on my website is, we fix the financial disconnects. That means understanding the why behind the what, and then bringing the passion, the fun, and the fact is, here's the thing, if I can't deliver, I'll tell you, but I have not been unsuccessful in over 20 years. So I can tell you I can do this with God's help.
Dee Bowden, you articulate very, very nicely. You sharp. You should think about getting a radio show yourself. My mom always told me, I said, Mom, I'm going to the library. She says, son, there's no berries in the library. But I just want to tell you, I'm very impressed on how you articulate. You sharp, you smooth. Give us a website for BCS Solutions and how folks can contact you.
All right, Dr. Larry, thanks for that. So the website is www.bcsconsultinggrp.com. That's www.bcsconsultinggrp.com. My email is d@bcsconsultinggrp.com. So it's d@bcsconsultinggrp.com. Phone number 617-365-0814.
Jacob, if you can put the July 21st flyer back up for us. Dee is a signature sponsor for our Microsoft event. She's helping pay the bills for that. You need sponsors for things. One of the things I explained to Dee is that you would go on the radio with me and TV, and we've been doing that. So I'm looking forward to you at this event talk a little bit more about your business as well. So you get a chance to see Dee Bowden July 21st.
Live and in person.
Live and in person, and we got a VIP lunch for folks that day as well, Dee.
Oh, cool. That's going to be fun. Looking forward to
Absolutely.
it.
So let's go over to Tiffany Lewis. Tiffany, let's just talk a little bit about everybody. I tell you, I'm going to give you my son's information. I want him to be a homeowner.
Okay.
I said, hey, listen, kick your roommates out, come move back home, save up $10,000, and then buy that first home, and then bring your roommates back so they can help pay your mortgage. The fact of the matter is, you're renting, you're losing money. You there's no equity, right? So talk to us about when you own a home, the perks on owning a home, tax write-offs, things like that.
Absolutely, and you just hit the note on one of the biggest things as far as rents. If you look at a lot of the different rentals in Washington, D.C., Maryland, a lot of places it is very expensive to rent. I actually had someone call me the other day and say, hey, I wanted to rent a house. And I said, okay, well, did you think about buying? So, she kind of went through different properties that I sent her, compared to some of the rentals for a reasonable two bedrooms, $1,500 to $1,600. So, with a lot of first time homes, you can get into a home with a mortgage of $1,100 to $1,200. So to me, that's the strongest benefit of having your own property, whether it is a condo or a townhouse or a single family home. It's to me more affordable to have your own home.
Absolutely. And as we get ready to close, we are 10 minutes ahead of schedule, so we can take some pictures really quickly. We have another great group coming behind us, and I got an hour drive, so I need to get going so I can drink my wine. Not on the way home, but when I get home. But
Okay, sounds good.
Let's give the website information again, Tiffany.
Okay, well, I'm actually on Facebook. Again, my name is Tiffany Lewis, and my Instagram is Ms. Lewis at Instagram. And you can also visit me on our website, my information for my broker, ghostinrealestate.com.
Shout out to Kanoe Reynolds for the connection, Lee Ann, T. Rodriguez. I went to a Christmas party. I'm from Indiana, so I'm used to snow being up to here. Y'all shut everything down in the DMV when it get cold. Us folks from Indiana and Michigan, we used to this kind of stuff.
And Boston.
And get in the car, right? But, I came to a Christmas party, and I was blessed to meet a bunch of folks, you know what I'm saying? I always say, these hands are really good. I can cook. I can really cook. But that was great to meet you folks, because it's all about reciprocation. Absolutely. I think you have to support other people. You want people to support you, you need to get out and support them, right? Yes. Some of those folks down in Prince George's County and Charles County, they said, Larry, we ain't driving up to Arundel Mills where you live. I said, look, I drove an hour and a half to be with y'all. Y'all need to come up to Baltimore sometime. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm aggressive when it comes to networking. I'm going to do this, and I wasn't supposed to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. The name of the book, before copyrights hit, is called The Ultimate Networker and Entrepreneur. Okay. To be in somebody's stores and Amazon June 15th, early Father's Day gift to everybody. So
congratulations.
Yeah. It's dedicated to my parents.
Great.
Absolutely. And Mom is smiling down on heaven saying, do it, boy.
That's right.
You got to do it. Got to make her proud.
Make her proud, absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Dr. Patricia McDougall for allowing us to utilize her space today. I'm a on-time brother, so it's 2:57, and we have it at 2:55, but we're going to cut it here. And I just want to thank Jacob. A round of applause for Jacob, the engineer, today. And you can take us out of here, sir. VIPEventsconcierge.com/upcoming events, and we look forward to seeing you. All right. Now.